We're doing pre-production right now.
You want to do this one as pre-production?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you already gave me the DMX bit. So we
Okay.
have that. How would you bring that up on stage?
Phil Phails for you. How would I bring that up on stage?
Yeah.
I've thought about this. Like, how would I approach?
So they call, all right, give it up for Phillip Jones.
Yeah.
And then you go up on stage.
Hey, everybody, welcome to this this party, this club. We're all having a good time out there, aren't we?
Woo.
We're all having a real good time.
We're having a great time.
It's give it up for the guy who introduced me up here, because he's a good quality person, and now I'm here.
Take it away.
Do you guys know about rap musics?
That's a good start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I said musics in a
Musics.
fun play.
Yeah.
Fun, playful way.
There you go.
You guys know about rap musics. I'm a big fan of rap musics. I like all kinds. There's this like kind of rap music that's almost self-helpy. Like you got your Tribe Called Quest, and you got your like these guys that are really speaking towards elevating the mankind. Right? They want us to be better humans. They want us to be nice to each other. They want us to look at our life with a positive mindset. And I like that. I want to do that. I want to look at my life with a positive mindset. I want everybody else to too. So when they see things, they're like, that wasn't about that person hating me. It was like when someone like steps on my foot, it's not because they were disrespecting me. It was because maybe they saw a bug on my foot, and now that bug is gone. But the best comedy is gangster rap.
The best comedy is gangster rap.
The best rap
is gangster rap.
is gangster comedy. I mean, the best rap is gangster rap, because these guys are confident. They're so confident. They're confident beyond anybody's real ability. This is like next level confidence. It's like the level 11 on the amp in Spinal Tap. It's like you turn it up to a level. That's their confidence. And one of my favorite guys is DMX. He's got a tone of voice that's really like, it gets me going. And it's also a little scary. Like, I don't know what's going on with DMX, but I know I need to pay attention, and I know that I need to do something, because he's going to give something to me in that exchange. One of his key things is X going to give it to you. He says it over and over again. X going to give it to you. You know?
What?
X going to give it to you.
Huh?
Yeah, he does that. And then in my mind, I'm like, he's never really clear on what it is, right? He says that he's going to give it to you over and over again, but he never like illuminates what that is. And so I'm not sure how to feel about it, right? Because it could be sexual congress, which is like, fine. He's going to give sexual congress, but that's more for the ladies. Right? That's not for me. I'm not the audience for that right? I'm certainly getting excited by it, which questions some things about my, sexual orientation, but we're not going to get into that right now. What we want to get into is this it. It could also be violence, which would be very odd for me to get excited about the violence he's going to give to me. I wouldn't get excited by that, right? Because what happens next is like, what's that called? Like pugilism? Pugilism, that's boxing.
Like the group. Oh, okay.
It's boxing, pugilism. It's like getting assaulted. I don't want that from DMX. He's got a lot of muscles. The other thing it would be just like having a good time. He's given us the experience of rap music, and that's pretty awesome. We all want that. Unfortunately, what I always get is this uncontrollable desire to freely say the N-word in public.
There it is.
Boom. Too much lead up?
Well, if you want notes, you got some fat to trim off that.
I got fat. Because I need laughs per minute, or what is it?
Yeah, not your first time, but yeah, that would be a good way to set yourself up. Is you could probably do that whole thing in 30 seconds.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Get straight to the N-word.
I mean, whatever the setup and punchline is, so you had one setup and one punchline. Would I guess you had other.
I could do the other ones would be like the sexuality piece,
Yeah.
like these other. I was thinking about two beats and a button, like in
So
improv where you have two beats and a button.
The 2 beats would be still setup, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's
but they're
one
small
setup, one
laughs,
punchline.
right?
Yeah. And so it depends on. No, I don't know. I feel like even somebody like, to use Dave Chappelle as an example, doing those long, seemingly meandering stories, but it's obviously tightly written. He's still doing a series of setup punchline jokes, but they're setups and punchlines connected by a singular thread.
When you say trim the fat, what do you mean?
I mean, focus on the funny part. Put the setup and punchline closer to the beginning of talking about the joke. It would be fine to do a joke where you talk for a minute about different types of rap that you like. And that's how you kind of, maybe you have like a chunk on, you got now I got 3 minutes on rap.
Each one of those needs to have a joke. I need to have a joke about the enlightened rap. I need to have a joke about the other one. And then the DMX is really kind of where I'm going.
Yeah. So you could have, you could have a Tribe Called Quest joke. You could have, you could do like a White Rappers Avenue.
Yeah. Like a Milli Vanilli joke.
Yeah. You could do, like Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, I could do a joke on that. Kind of like a
more family friendly rap. So the structure is now fleshed out a little bit more. Originally, the structure of the joke you were working with was, what's Zach's going to give to me? And then you kind of start thinking about like, well, how am I going to say this to an audience and keep it funny and engaging the whole time?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I got to expand the topic and write more funny things on that subject.
About rap.
Yeah.
So basically it's like writing rap, comedy, and then we talked about genres of rap.
Yeah.
And we got like hip hop, which is more kind of introspective or wholesome. Then we got like white rappers like not Milli Vanilli, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice. Sorry, I said Milli Vanilli. Vanilla Ice.
Similar category. And
then more like family, which is like your Will Smith. And I'm going to this gangster rap because I think that's where there's going to be some fun and a little bit more edge. But each one of these needs to have some kind of funny take. Ideally.
Yeah. And let's not forget a touch of irony. So you get to the end and your takeaway from, if you want to do that joke and not be like, oh, this is just a guy who wants to say the N-word, you have to set it up with you have to balance out the irony of it. So you go into rap expecting one thing, and then, oh my God, what happened? I got another thing. So that's kind of an important part of setting up a joke.
What would be an example of that here? I don't want to be just a guy who wants to say the N-word. So there's some way of disarming that or making that.
Yeah, finding like the rules or the construct that would make it okay to say, DMX makes me feel like I can say the N-word. And that's where the failure is probably going to come in. Not that, I know you. And so when I heard you say that, I was like, oh, that's Phil being Phil, pushing the envelope. But when you get up on stage in front of a crowd of people and you want to do that punchline, you don't know how people are going to react. And so I don't want to call it like you have to find the loophole, but you have to, find the irony that lets everybody know that you're a safe guy, or that you're a safe guy in the sense that, you know, you want to be a safe guy.
They need to know that when I leave that Comedy Store, I'm not putting on a white hood and delivering burning crosses around town.
Yeah.
They need to know that joke is funny because it sets up, it's set in the context of an opposite, that I'm not racist.
Yeah.
It's a not racist person sharing this, what could be seen as racist kind of impulse.
Another important thing to know is that people are going to be able to see you when you're saying it, and they're going to be making they're going to have all sorts of impressions about how you look. And so, no offense, but, you know, bald guy with a white beard getting on stage saying, you know,
I want to say the N-word.
Yeah. People might have, I'm not, you know, maybe I'm wrong.
They might think,
you won't know until you do it.
They might think I actually do want to say the N-word.
They might think you actually do.
But I do want to.
You do want to.
But not for a racist reason. I just want to be included in a group. I think it's cool when I've seen people say it. Like, I think some comedians, half of their stick is just the ability to say it. Like what's his name? Lucas guy.
Lucas who?
The guy from Kill Tony. The big guy.
Oh.
The big guy that roasts David Lucas. Yeah. I think if you took the N-word out of his stick, like, I don't know that he could be funny. I think it's like, there's something that comes along with that I don't know. It's just, I'm envious of it.
I think what you're saying is that you wish that you were black.
I wish that I was black.
Okay.
I don't want to be black because I really appreciate my credit score.
There he is. Well, then maybe that's like
I don't know that I want to be black, but I definitely I like think it's maybe I
how
do
many
want to be
white
black.
comedians do you know that are doing comedy where they say the N-word a lot and it's not coming off as
None.
super racist?
None.
Exactly.
No one does it.
So maybe what you're describing then is a world where, oh, everything's okay now and we can, you know, it's kind of like maybe there's a sense of optimism.
This is a scary topic though, because folks of the black persuasion could be like, I don't like that he's joking around in this way, and I could get beaten up.
I'm going to be honest.
I would not want to be beaten up.
You probably won't get beaten up.
I don't want to get beaten up.
And the state of Austin comedy right now, there's you'll hear jokes like that from white people all across town.
Oh, you will.
I think it comes down to like what you want to do and what you want to communicate.
So maybe I need to think
I think
of
I'm projecting a lot of my my own feelings about that, where it's like, well, I don't want to do a joke about that.
Well, my history is like, I was raised in Mississippi and kind of used the N-word up until I was like 4 and didn't realize not I was 4. I'm sorry, 14.
Until you were 4 years old? Was it your first word?
Yeah, it was my first word. Yeah. It wasn't my first word. I used it until I was maybe 14 or 15 in friend groups, like without any awareness that there was something wrong with it.
Were those all white friend groups?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
That's gonna change the dynamic a lot.
And then I came to realize that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I came to realize that some of the culture that I was in Mississippi was deeply racist.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is me wanting to kind of like poke fun at some of that and relive some of that in a fun way or playful way, or find some kind of comedy in it. Cause it's real for me.
That's
being from Mississippi, kind of having touched or been around some of that culture.
Yeah, that's that's pretty vulnerable topic. And so that's why it matters what you say on stage, because whether you're thinking about it that way or not, it does say a lot about you and how you see the world. And so you'd probably want to communicate how you see the world as authentically as possible to how you actually see it. But it's also, it's a funhouse mirror. So it's a warped, you want to start with the accurate thing and then warp it in a funhouse mirror.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a really challenging topic to say, I grew up exposed to casual racism, and learned that it wasn't right, but oops, I listened to DMX and
I see what you're saying. One's saying like I'm safe. I was aware of the wrongness. I was aware that this isn't the way to be.
yeah.
I acknowledge that fully with you, the audience. So I'm safe in that regard. Now accept some of this blatant racism.
Yeah. And that's not the case every single time. You know what I mean? Like there are going to be crowds who are more like, especially, in the downtown Kill Tony ecosystem, those crowds are more like, it is what it is. We're doing edgy comedy. Nothing's off limits. That's the expectation coming in. But you go to the average, paying comedy audience, they might need a little bit more, something that works in that environment where people are expecting that and looking for it, because they like that flavor, spicy food, or they like horror movies.
Anthony Jeselnik isn't for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.